Ghana's unemployment rate keeps surging annually as many students graduate every year from various educational institutions in search of limited job opportunities. But come to think of it, how do we bridge the industry gap when much attention is given to theory-based learning? Against this background, Fred Duho throws the spotlight on the technical and vocational education TVET and its relevance for the country's economic growth.
Over the years, much focus has drifted towards theory-based education to the disadvantage of vocational and technical skills. In some instances, the technical and vocational education field has been stigmatized as a reserve for students with low academic records. But take a pause. Who repairs your car when it breaks down? Who repairs your electronic appliances such as television anytime there is a fault? I guess the answers are obvious. Imagine life without these categories of professionals with vocational skill sets. On this basis, the government has turned its focus to TVET by investing in a state-of-the-art facilities across the country to match policy direction. The Applied Technical Institute, located at East Legon, is a model school commissioned by the Vice President in June 2022. Engineer Emmanuel Kote Ashi is the principal of the school.
When it comes to career path, TVET schools are always having advantage over the grammar school. Let me tell you that right from JSS that you enter into a technical or TVET school, straight away, your career path is bright. Unlike the SHS, when you finish your 3 years, you don't know the career that you are going to choose. When they come here, if you want to do electricals, straight away, you know you are an electrician or you are electrical. If you are a plumber, you know you are a plumber. If you are a motor vehicle mechanic, you are. If you are an electronic technician, you are. You know it right from the beginning.
He explains that enrollment has been low because parents and guardians are unable to explain the benefits of TVET education to their children.
Government comes and government go. No focus or no attention is being drawn to the TVET. Then again, individuals found themselves unwanting when it comes to choosing of either the SHS or the grammar school or the TVET. So that is the main thing. It is policy direction. Government or policy makers are now making the thing very important for the youth. That is the reason why. So you find only few people who may be parental guidance or individual trying to show, leading them or making them have interest. Then you find them here.
In this electronic engineering class, students are being taught entrepreneurship.
I have shares in these companies, so at the end of the day, whatever comes out, the profits, we are all going to share everything equally.
Would the company pay for only the damages and the personal, all of them will pay?
Children later geared up for hands-on practical lessons where many are assigned to diagnose faults with vehicles.
What do you want them to do here?
There is a petrol injector system. That's electronic fuel injection. That problem has been created on it that they are going to use the scan to troubleshoot and later repair it.
This is called the OBD2 diagnostic seat. So there are pins, so you just insert it. Simple. So you see the car light blinks. So this is called the diagnostic machine. Then you click on. Yes. Then we are going to diagnose the car. So diagnose this. So since this is a Volkswagen, then click on it. Then you click on stand alone diagnostics. Then okay.
When did you start the school?
And we are the first batch of Applied Technology Institute.
How did you make this choice?
For me, I wasn't happy choosing the technical school. My father was the one who chose it for me. But when I came in, before I realized that it's a great opportunity for me.
When you say great opportunity, what did you discover that makes it a great opportunity?
You see, I've not met some personnel before. I've met the Minister of Education, a lot. We've done a moving car, but it's not yet. Our friends electronics did it. So when we go there, they'll show you how they came about it. I went to Twitter Ghana at Tema 18. Yeah, community 18. That's why I went for my industrial attachment. When I went, they were proud that I'm there, and they told me that next time I can come there.
Each cylinder has one hose which is connected to the injectors. These are the injectors in it. So one hose to each injector. And the disadvantage is that it makes a lot of noise as compared to the modern one. So as you can see, the noise it makes. Yeah. So this is our hand pump. Yeah. Whenever there is any airlock in the engine, you just press this side, then you just take off the hose under. Then every air that is trapped in this filter will just come out. And this is our camshaft position sensor. So when I take you to the engine, I will show you the location of it and how it does. So this shows the speed of the camshaft, the crankshaft rather. This shows how it runs. The faster it goes, that's how you see it on the distance on the panel.
Now we have water jackets around the cylinders so that when the heat come out, the water jacket, it will cool it, and this fresh air from outside will go and cool it down so that we can have a balance with.
How did you get to do the course you are doing here? What brought you here?
When I was young, when I see the women doing, sometimes we doesn't value the technical students because we think that all the technical students, they are dirty. It's true, and sometimes they think that, oh, when we go to technical school, we are not a student, but when you go to grammar school, after the grammar school, you will be sending your car to a workshop for someone to repair it for you. But you doesn't know that the same person that you are laughing at, that the dress is dirty, is the same person who will repair your car for you.
When we come here, this is the handbrake, and when you apply, it's up on the back axles alone. But when you apply the foot brake, it's up on the front and the back axles on. So as you can see, it's acting on the front axles and then the back axles.
As a school prefect, what are the challenges of this school?
Okay, the challenges here is we don't have dining hall, assembly hall, and then there's not enough classrooms.
How do students transfer knowledge and skills gained from TVET to apply in industry? Dela Demadika, the Workplace Experience Learning Coordinator, explained how students are attached to industries to enhance their skills.
So we run 4 courses here. We have motor vehicle engineering, electronic engineering, heavy duty engineering, and then electrical engineering. So, the way the economy is growing, we need people, technical people who have the skills to go out there and then invent things to develop their country.
The Director General of the Technical and Vocational Education Training TVET Services, Mausi Nudeko Awite, threw more light on what the TVET sector seeks to achieve.
Government has put in place some training programs that builds the capacity of mastercraft persons to sharpen the beat, because the old ones didn't really have any good training. Somebody might have learned it from the father or the uncle and things like that. Nothing to do with maths, calculation, because all these things involve some form of calculations. If it's dressmaking, measurements. If it's hairdressing, at least you should know of the chemical composition and all that. What the Voucher Project takes care of is sharpening the hard skills.
In order to attract more females into the sector, a number of policies have been created to attract young girls into the space.
TVET service is encouraging women to go into male-dominated space. And so we are putting in some interventions to encourage women to go into heavy-duty and tiling, such as supporting the final year students with tools and materials that when they finish, they can set up their own business.
Pause a bit and take a look at the vehicles on the road. Look at the tailoring shops around. All these machines used are normally repaired by technical hands. Where are the technical hands, I asked? Basically, these TVET institutions are put up to enhance Ghana's industrial drive. With me reporting from East Legon, the TVET school here, I am Fred Duho for Citi News.